Techno Learning. In this video, I will tell you how to add video in a splash screen for an Android app. So let me show you the demo. So here is the demo. You can see the video is playing in the splash screen and now the activity will appear. Okay. Now click on Create New Project. After clicking on it, a window will appear like this and you have to scroll it. You don't have to choose this empty activity. Instead of that, you have to choose the full activity. Let me see where it is. So here it is. You can see that you have to select that and afterwards you have to click on next. Here you have to give the name of your app. After giving the name, you will click on finish. Now the project will be started to be built and you have to wait for a moment here. So it is built. Now I have to make one more activity. So here I am creating that activity. I will go into new, then again empty activity. Afterwards you have to give the activity name. So let me give the name as demo activity, then click on finish and you can see that a new activity will be created. So it is being created. Let's wait for a moment. So now I am in the XML of the new activity and here I have to modify something or add a image view. Let me add it here. So here I am adding the image view and it will appear in the suggestions. Okay, let me choose the width and height as wrap content and wrap content. After that I have to give the ID for this image view. So here I'll give the ID as image capital view and then I have to give some more properties like margin from various sides, like margin from the bottom, margin from the end and margin from left. Afterwards margin from, again I have to check that margin from start, and as you can see that I am giving the value 8dp. So I want to tell you the reason why I am creating this activity. This activity will be shown after the splash screen. That's why I am just creating an image view here. Simply an image will appear. Okay, this is not the splash activity right now. It is the activity that will appear after the splash screen. Okay, so here I have to add some constraint layout properties. Let me add them. Just like constraint bottom to bottom off and it is selected as parent. After that I'm going for end to end off, start to start off, and part of them are chosen as parent, and then top to top off is also parents. Then let me add the image. So I will just add the image from the map, that is our launcher image by default. Then let me close it. So our image view is completed. This activity is also completed. Let me go to my splash screen activity that will appear while launching the app. Okay, so let me make various changes here. I have to remove all these things and will make it customly. Okay, so let me remove this. Afterwards I have to also remove this frame layout. Instead of this I need the constraint layout, so let me copy it from the demo activity and I will just paste it here. Okay, then I will change the context as to full screen activity. Okay, so here I just have to add a video view here. So let me add it here. I will give the width and height as match parent. Also the ID is given as video view and this video view is completed. Afterwards I will close that constraint layout. So Now I will go to the Java coding part. Our XML part is finished, so we don't have to make any changes in the demo activity. We will make change in the full screen activity that is responsible for showing the splash screen. Okay, so here I have to remove this extra text, and it is because of that we have chosen that full screen activity. So let me remove it. Afterwards I'll remove it from here too, and let me see what I can do, like removing from the bottom side. So let me come to the bottom. Afterwards I will just select these things up to on create and will delete it. So I'll delete it, and then above the on create there is also text present, so I will delete it up to import, up to class. Okay, then let me remove this. Afterwards this set on click listener also, and then this content view will also be deleted. Afterwards the private content view deleted. So okay, now we have to make our custom splash screen here, and we have to do coding for it. So we have made a video view in the XML, so we'll just make it here too for the mapping of Java coding and XML coding. Okay, so here we have to select the full screen, and as we have already chosen the full screen, but for making sure, here we are going for some methods, and let me try them, like request window feature, window dot feature no title. Okay, so I have selected this. After that I will go for get window dot set flags, and in this window manager dot layout params, and then I will just take up the flags, full screen flags, flag full screen. Okay, this is complete, but we have to move this set content view afterwards, so I just paste it, cut and paste it here. After that I'll just go for the get window dot set format, and then pixel dot unknown, pixel format dot unknown. Okay, so this is done. Then I'll just map that video view here by using find view by id r dot id dot video view. Okay, afterwards I have to take up a video, that's why I have created the part. So let me show you a sample video that I am taking for the splash screen. So I will just copy it and will paste it into the Android Studio. So now I'll click on project. Afterwards I have to make a Android resource folder or directory here. So I will go for this by right clicking there on the res. Afterwards I have to give the name. I will give the name as raw and select raw, and then click on OK. A new directory will be created. Then I'll just paste that copied video here by Ctrl B and then OK. So our video is pasted, and now I can give the name of the path. It is present in the Android resources. After that I have to give 2 slashes and then get package name plus another slash, and then finally r.row.zz. is the name of that video that I have copied. Okay, you can choose any video of your choice. Okay, afterwards I am giving the URI for this path, just parsing the path into the URI. Afterwards I am just calling the video set video URI and will pass that URI into it. So let me do it, and URI. Okay, so afterwards I'll just have to go for request focus, and then finally I'll go for the video view dot start. So let me go for it, video view dot start. Okay, it is done. And now, as splash screen must be there for few seconds, so let me give timer for it. And when this time pass, our splash screen activity will move to another activity, that is demo activity, or you can choose the activity as per your choice in your project, but I am going for this demo activity, and this is a demo project. So I'm just setting the set on prepared listener, and I'm just setting it to the loop for the media player for playing the video. Now I am doing the timer task after set on prepared listener. So from here our timer will start. So I have to use handler for it. So new handler, and within the handler I have to go for the post delayed, and it is runnable, and then new space runnable, and it will implement run. Okay, here I have to move to another activity, so I'll just call that start activity and pass that intent to move to another activity. And you of course you are making the splash screen for your project, so you have to give the name of your activity that will appear after the splash screen. So make sure that you are keeping it into your mind. Okay, then the name of the activity from which I'm going, and the name of this activity is full screen activity. Okay, then I'll call finish. Okay, here I have to give some time, and by using second delayed I'll give this, and it will appear in a millisecond, so I have to multiply it by 8000, and seconds delayed is already 1. And then I'll just remove this extra space, but before this I have to keep this semicolon there, and then I'll remove this extra space. So our project is done, but I have to check few things, like there is one error, so I will see it. Let me remove this line, not necessary. Okay, now it is error free. Now let me move to another things, like we have that manifest file. So I'll go to the manifest file, and here everything is good, no problem. Afterwards I have to go to values in resources, and then themes. Okay, and in the themes I have to select that no action bar. So I'll just denied dot no action bar. So now our project is ready to go. I'll just run it. So I'll click on the run button. So now it is building the Gradle, and afterwards it will be installed. It is installing right now. So it is installed. Now I open the screen. As you can see that the video is running successfully, and afterwards the new screen will appear. So here you go.